Hello, everyone. How we all doing tonight? Commander reporting for duty. Sorry for the delay. I had to like re-log into a lot of stuff for some reason and forgot to update stuff on the Twitch side of things. What's wrong? I'm cosplaying the role, okay? We are here to play NIKKE tonight. Also kind of bad timing because my roommates they're kind of loud right now, so hopefully you can't hear it. And yeah, as you can tell, I am at the shoot, I forgot what it's called. I'm in the Ark. I don't know where exactly, but I'm in the Ark. Can't hear anything yet. Good. I don't wear headphones either. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good night. Yeah, we're just gonna be checking out the new side story today. So it's gonna be kind of chill. It has to do, from what I can tell, it has to do with Siren, aka Little Mermaid, which is one of the OG pilgrims, and also Leviathan, who's part of the main story right now, and it's kind of like the past on how I guess they met. So spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't caught up with the main story or Red Side story. It's pretty, yeah. Anniversary, or rather half anniversary, is like right around the corner, so I thought it would be perfect timing to catch up on the side story. This is like the third side story that released. I haven't read any single one of them yet, so this will be my first one. I don't know if it follows the same format as like events. I don't know how long they are either, so today we're gonna find out. All right, hopefully everything sounds okay. I'll be switching to the game now. Hopefully the game is not too loud. Hopefully it's running. Look at my home screen, guys. I have all the favorite item character. Oh, not all of them yet, but I have all the. My home screen is full with favorite item characters. So, hold on. I think my capture is like, what the hell? OBS is like freezing. Uh-oh. My OBS keeps freezing. Oh, wait. Something doesn't look right. Uh-oh. Please, no issues, please. Maybe. What the heck is that? It looks fine. Yeah, I'm looking like my game is running fine, but every time I look at OBS, it's like hiccuping. Like the frames are dropping on OBS, which is I've never seen that happen. So it's like it's what the heck? I'm not sure it's because there's too many things on the screen. I think maybe it's like every time I tab out, I guess. Every time I tab out of OBS or like I'm not on it. Oh my god, how the heck do I fix that though? Why is there always an issue? I fixed the audio issue for my iPad the other day, and now we got this. Give me 1 second. Maybe it could be like a display issue. Let's is it fine now? Are we good? All right. No, we are not good. What is wrong? Please. You know what? Maybe. All right, I'll just keep going. If it looks fine on the stream, then I guess there's no real issue. I'll probably have to figure this out later. So we're just gonna do dailies real quick. Let's see if I can rush the dailies. What I usually do, I do my friend stuff. I go to the shop, buy my shop stuff. So I usually get the free, and then the free whatever's here. I buy this profile custom pack and do the free reset. I wish in other games there's like rather than buying each item individually, you can like check them off and then buy them all at once. NIKKE definitely needs that. It's such a small quality of life, but saves a lot of time. Ooh, okay. All right, outpost. Hopefully, I can auto tribe tower, because usually what makes my dailies long are if I'm struggling with tribe tower. So hopefully I don't have to crash out on stream while doing it. Do my daily single pull SSR. I haven't gotten an SSR in so long. Nope. Okay. thought about not crashing out though, and that you're actually stoated. What the heck is stoated? Why are you making up words? I need to crash out. NIKKE is probably one of the only games that makes you crash out. Actually. At least fairly recently. A stoat is an animal. What kind of animal is a stoat? I've never even heard of that. Is that like a sibling to a goat? Stoat. What the freak's a stoat? Never seen the cat goated memes. I've seen a lot of cat memes, so I don't. There's no. I don't know a lot of the backstory on some cat memes, or the name of some of them. Honestly, we can probably skip special arena. Simulation, we can skip this. Thank God they let us quick skip simulation for the most part. Rappy! Oh, the popularity poll. I didn't keep up until the end. Last I checked, Rappy was winning. It's weird. I feel weird because like top two were Rappy, Red Hood, and Cinderella, right? And I really like them both. So like I'm kind of torn between who should have won. So what I was doing, so you're able to vote daily. I pretty much voted for whoever was losing. Try to make it a fair fight. But then eventually, like the last couple days, I think Rappy kind of just took over. Cinderella, like, Rappy was winning in the beginning, and then Cinderella beat her, and then Rappy just took it and ran with it. So like I'm happy because Rappy, like, she deserves it in a way. I think they both deserve. Oh god, I don't even know. It sucks because like we can't get this. We only get one limited skin. Oh, it's a Legion. That might be good or bad. Deficit isn't too bad, so I think I can auto. I think it's the thing is with these popularity polls though, it's always going to be like recency biased. So if since Rappy Red Hood probably won this time, I do not think Cinderella is gonna win next time. Unfortunately, because by the time the popularity poll happens again, there'll be a new shiny character that everyone's gonna love, hopefully. I wish they just kind of, since it was kind of close for the most part, I feel like they should give Cinderella and Rappy Red Hood a skin. All right, we kind of bang chilling. I should probably swap Maidens and Privity's position, but we're doing pretty good. The stun is kind of clutch. I'm not gonna lie. All right, one more, and then we just gotta do Kraken. What the heck is this? I'm exploded. I'm quoted. That doesn't explain what the heck the stoat is. This is so stupid. Half anniversary. Oh, Diesel. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Diesel tanked that for us. Half anniversary is like the end of this month. We're having a half anniversary live stream Saturday morning, where they're gonna release basically all the details, and pretty much everyone already knows that the half anniversary character is gonna be Little Mermaid. The freaking all of the promotional stuff just has stuff related to her. The story is about her too, I guess. So I love Little Mermaid. And you already know, like that I am not pulling. I'm using my pity tickets on her. Cause God, those banners, I will never be the same since the Rappy pulls. All right, we gotta do Kraken. And I will say my luck, dude, my luck has never been the same since then too. To be fair, since then I only pulled on Evangelion. Oh shoot, I messed up. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention. I only pulled on Evangelion and they were terrible. So the next time I'm actually gonna probably pull is, I don't even know, honestly. Either the collab or summer. And those two are very soon, so I need to figure out my plan for those banners. But yeah, my gacha luck has been kind of bad. I don't know, I guess I play a decent amount of gacha, so like some games will lose, some games will win. But recently Blue Archive has not been good. NIKKE hasn't been good. Actually, and honestly, Brown Dust 2. You know, Brown Dust 2 has been taking up a lot of my luck. But recently, it has not been good at all. Surprisingly, I think Granblue Fantasy has been my best in terms of gacha luck recently. Alright, I need to lock in. When has VA been good? It was good. Like, it was good when I first started. Global at least. Actually, my JP luck has been pretty good as well. I haven't logged into JP in a while though. So at this point, I've kind of made like a, what's the word? I promised to myself that Blue Archive, I'm never gonna pull on a character unless like they're like my absolute favorite, or like I don't care, but like in that game, like I literally do not care about meta. So I'm pretty much have to wait until like my favorite characters roll around again, which I don't even know when. I don't know how often they do how often they rerun certain banners, but like I literally just missed my chance to get like the bunny girls, and that was a rerun. So I don't know when the next time they're gonna come back, which I guess that gives me time to save. But there are other characters I'd like. Alright, Kraken is done. And then basically we just gotta skip. I love the events in NIKKE because you just skip. Very quick, easy, and events are very like you don't even have to try. Some core dust. I think that's it. Dailies are done. Time to go into the side story. Let's see what this is all about. Where is it? Mudfish. The side story picks up from the campaign chapter 32 in this and the event story Old Tales. If you haven't watched the prequel, however, you can still proceed gameplay without watching a prequel. Yeah, that sounds about right. 32 is like, I think we're on chapter 34 now, which honestly is like an intermission before the next big arc. So, oh, this is interesting. What the heck? Mud frame. Oh, what is all this? Oh, it's a locked team. Interesting. This is my first time going through a side story. All right. Also like Leviathan. So Leviathan, kind of like a little brief explanation. Leviathan was one of the main antagonists for this past arc. You had to fight her and Behemoth. You end up destroying Behemoth, but then Leviathan escapes, and now you kind of team up with Leviathan to bring back Behemoth, because it's all about, you're trying to like get information about the heretics and all that. So right now, well, you were on good terms until Lapis ruined everything. God, Lapis always ruins everything. And then, like, yeah, in the main story, you find out that Leviathan met Little Mermaid, but you don't know their exact relationship. So I think this is gonna explain it. She definitely has a design that cater towards a certain demographic, though. She reminds me of who the heck is it? She reminds me of a character from Fate Grand Order. I forgot her name. Like honestly, the craziest part of her design is like that tattoo. Like that's crazy. There's an ocean nearby. Splash. Surrounded by frigid water, she can feel herself beginning to suffocate. Yeah, Leviathan's power is pretty strong too, and it's speculated that she learned, or like her powers are like similar to Little Mermaid. Beyond the bubbles of filling the ocean. To be oozing. Yep. That's all dark matter. Yeah, at this point, Cinderella hasn't even woken up yet either. So what? She's just chilling in the water for like 100 years? Oh, what the? It's such an interesting design. Who is that? Oh god. Alright, I'll admit, when it comes to like these types of stories, I kind of have like a weak spot for like I guess like children or like younger characters that are struggling or like just have so much burden on them. So like when Rappy's story came out for New Year's about her past and her upbringing, like that one hit hard because they showed you her story as a kid and her growing up. That one was rough. That one hit me. So hopefully this one this one is happy, right? Yeah, right. No, that's cool. I like the way they animated the eyes. Save her. She's an innocent child. Don't speak. So yeah, not Cinderella, Little Mermaid. Her powers are like, how do you explain it? Like her power comes from her voice. Like whatever she says, like you have to listen to it. I forgot what it's called in Japanese, but like, or I just don't know how to explain it in general. She'll like tell you to shut up and you'll shut up. Type of that type of power. Kind of like what's that character? Something Desai Euclid Desai. She was a character from Korewa Zombie Deska. She was like honestly probably one of the strongest anime characters ever. She'll just tell you to die and you'll die. It's your lucky day. Wow, that was a hard chapter. They're in a cave. Get out of my house! You know who I am? I don't think anyone knows who you are. Just red eyes. What the? Destroy mode. What's eyes mean? She's infected? She's a heretic. Oh, a baby heretic. I was about to say, what is it called? Dude, I'm forgetting all these terms. Corrupted. That's what I want to say. Oh yeah, heretics and pilgrims, sworn enemies. Yeah, girl, Little Mermaid fights heretics for breakfast. Yeah, you don't know that she's a pilgrim though. Oh. No. You messing with the wrong person. Oh, there we go. I saw a funny edit of this picture. They changed a word into another word. You can probably guess what it is. It is so funny. Shit yourself. Nah, it reminds with it rhymes with plum. It's one word. Dude, Little Mermaid's design is so peak. All of the pilgrims, man. Not a heretic. Yeah, there's no way. Those are colored lenses. Not Nikke, what are you? Oh damn, she had her like frozen. Damn, that's kind of sad. Alright, no crying yet, no crying yet. This is exactly the trope that kills me. Abe. Oh. I just realized she's actually talking. I think most of the times when we first saw Little Mermaid, she wasn't allowed to talk. She only makes like noises. Then what'd she say? Don't move.
どうしてそう言ったんだ。何か理由があるんだろう。急にくすぐられたからやめてほしくて。
What the heck? Honestly, if I was getting tickled nonstop, I'd crash out. I'm sorry, no one is getting out safe.
まったくあいつらは。そうしたら怖がっちゃって隠れて出てこなくなったの。事情は分かった。自分。そんなに二人の様子が気になるなら、あいつ謝るためであれ、慰めるためであれ、相手の緊張を解く必要があるなら、まずは何でもいいから食べさせろ。腹が満たされれば、心にも自然と余裕が生まれるものだからな。だからまずは、あいつらの好物を与えて、緊張を解いてやれ。謝るのはその後だ。謝ったら許してくれるかな。許してくれないだろうな。と言ったら行かないつもりか。そんなことなら聞くまでもないだろう。謝罪はお前が謝りたいからするもので、相手が受け入れるかどうかは別問題だ。本気で謝っても許してもらえないのなら、それはそれで仕方がない。ああ、それからもう一つ。今度またあいつら
Yeah, just punched him instead.
次からは言霊を使うんじゃなく、水泡を。
Oh, yo, wow, I actually just blast him with some bubbles.
わかったな。でもそれだと怪我しちゃう。そんなこと知ったこっちゃない。ほら。そうだ。いっちゃったのかな。言ったみたい。よかった。
Imagine being scared of Little Mermaid. Yeah, she was stressed out.
ただのニケかと思ったらやばそうなやつだったし、ヘレティックだって言えばビビってすぐに逃げると思ったのに、慣れないことなんてしなきゃよかった。ほっとけばよかったのに。妙な気を起こしちゃったせいで私と似てるとか。別に感謝の言葉なんて久しぶりに誰かと話ができるかも。
How you gonna expect someone to talk to when you act like that, little girl? Oh god. Like you were the least inviting. So how do you expect her to even want to talk to you?
私の人生のいいことなんて二度と誰かを助けたりなんかするもん、裏切られるようなことは二度としない。
Oh, she hungry.
お腹すいたのあいつのせいで。
What the heck does she eat? If she's not even a Nikkei, what the hell does she eat?
前拾ったパーフェクトが
Oh god, her.
なんで戻ってきたのよ。 かするつもり？何を？
It's a chicken nugget.
何もしてこな。何よこれ。この感触。かわいい。ってそうじゃなくて、あんた一体何がしたいの？矢印？外に出ろってか。まさかそうだってこと。私に外に出てこいって言って。いや、絶対に行かない。何されるか分かったもんじゃないでしょ。可愛い子ぶったって無駄よ。分かったから。外に出ればいいんでしょ。ちゃんとついていくから早く。どうしてそこまで
How many fish did she catch?
あれは。あんた正気？ラプチャーが来たらどうすんのよ。
She'll just kill them all.
戦えばいいって言ってんの？その自信。遠慮しとく。近くに行ったら外に出てきてあげたんだから。何それ。食べれるの？
Damn, some grilled fish sounds pretty good right now.
いらない。毒でも入ってたらどうすんのよ。正直お腹は空いてるけど、今は
Girl, just eat! You're gonna die!
ごめん。怖がらせてしまってごめんなさい。私が悪かったわ。
Oh, now she's talking.
さっきはあなたのことを本当にヘレティックだって思ってたの。でも今はニケだって分かったから。約束するわ。二度とあなたに危害を加えたりしない。助けてくれてありがとう。それ本気で言ってるの？今私にごめんって謝って。二度と私を攻撃しないってのも本当よ。分かった。言っとくけど、もし嘘だったらただじゃおかしい。それ私にもちょうだい。
く焼けてるじゃん。おいしい。地上にこんなに美味しいものがあったなんて。私が食べてもいいの？全部食べてもいいって言ってんの？
Oh, she gonna go to town. Bro, I'm the same. If someone feeds me, man, I'm in debt.
なんでもない。じゃあ遠慮なく全部いただくからね。
Oh yeah, free food. Yeah, like, dude, that's like the ultimate gesture. I think, like, I mean, free food as in like, yeah, I don't know how to, I don't know how to explain it. Like, not like, you know, when you go to a party, you know, it's kind of like a given that there's food, right? And I guess when you're that, you don't really think too much about that. But when you're like on a much more like personal level and someone offers you food, you're like, damn, you are my master now.
こんなにたくさん食べたのいつぶりだろう。なかなか。ところであんたってどこの所属なの？
What squad are you from?
アークからはいつ出てきたの？
Uh-oh.
機密事項だった？だったら言わな
Will she learn the truth?
アークって何のこと？
What is this arc? Wait. Oh yeah, the arc wasn't done yet.
アークを知らないの？そんなやついるわけ？もしかしてあんた
On your pilgrim or
ピ
something
ルグ
like
リ
that?
ムっていうやつ？まさかピルグリムも知らないの？そんなことある？
Wait, were they not called pilgrim? Were they just called Grimm's model? Probably.
もしかしてあんたも黒い水を飲んじゃった
Some
の？
black water.
だから全部忘れちゃったんじゃない？黒い水って知らない？
Black water is like this stuff that's always come from my head.
これみたいなやつのことなんだけど、これを飲むと苦しくなって体が壊れるん
Yeah,
だ
that's
けど。
crazy.
そうだよね。そんなはずないよね。じゃあさ、セイレーン。
Siren.
セイレーン。セイレーン。あんたらしい名前だね。私の名前は何かって？名前なんて知るはずないでしょ。
Damn, how did she get the name Leviathan?
こんな体になったと。
There's no way Little Mermaid gives her that name.
なんでそんなにがっかりするのよ。そういえば名前みたいなやつなら一応ほら。
A dog tag covered in black stains. The inscription reads LEV 20765. Alright, 20765.
これじゃ呼びづらいか。だからまあ。
Levy.
おいとか。
Dude or girl, it doesn't matter.
適当にさ。
Oh, Levy.
だからレビーってこと？なんで？ デビーは相性セイレーンも相性
A nickname.
本当の名前はリトルマーメイド。リトルマーメイド。相性は親しみを込めて呼ぶものだから。
You tell her.
本当の名前は知らなくても関係ないの。まあ、それはそうかもだけど。相性。なんか、すごく適当な感じもするけど。でも、悪くないかも。これからは、そう呼んで。
Levy.
でさ、あんたはこれからどうすんの？ほら、家に戻んなきゃでしょ。あんたにだって帰るっていつまでもここにいるわけにもいかないんじゃないの？ない。家なくなっちゃったの。だから仲間を探さなくちゃ。私と同じじゃない。私も家がないの。なくなっちゃったの。こんな体になったせいで帰る場所がなくなっちゃって。何がなのよ。ほら、よく見てよ。普通じゃないでしょ。黒い液体がドロドロ流れてるし、どう見ても化け物って表現が正しいと思わない？こんな化け物と一緒に暮らしたいやつなんているわけないじゃん。
I hope we get to see her face. I mean, we already seen her face, right? But I want to see it while she's in this form.
でも私は本当に
To be fair, she probably she hasn't really grown much.
私もそう思う。デビーは化け物なんかじゃない。目を見ればわかるから。赤い目じゃないから。デビーの目を見ればわかるよ。デビーは悪い人じゃない。化け物でもない。本気で言って。じゃあ、私と一緒にここで暮らせる？戻る場所がないんだったら、私と一緒に暮らすのは。
Oh, she's finally being honest.
洞窟の中って結構広いし。
Damn, she really wants to stay in the cave.
だから私と一緒にいてくれる？ごめん。やっぱそうだよね。さっきまで怖いだのなんだの言ってたくせに、今さら虫が良すぎって感じだよね。私、仲間を探してるの。だからずっとここにいることはできない。仲間がそっか。それなら仕方ないよね。じゃあ早く探しに行かなきゃ。仲間は大切だし。
Then it's so sad.
1ヶ月だけ一緒にいてもいい？どうして？私がかわいそうだから登場してそんなこと言ってるんだったら。
Heck yeah.
少し休みたいの。だからここで少し休んでいってもいい？私は別に。あんたはそれでいいの？私といても。そう。じゃあ決まりね。
time for you to train, Levy. Ooh, 100 gems. How long is this? Wait. Oh, what the heck? Separates into 3 parts. The two Nikkes began living together. Dude, they gotta be some soggy ass blankets. I don't know how good that feels. I don't think it'll feel good. It's like, heck nah, dude. I'd rather go to sleep naked in a cave instead of some soggy ass blanket. Throw to a wall, I hear a thud. Hell yeah, dude. That shit's a weapon. It's made into a large rectangular shape. Oh man, that's another thing. Food and a nice bed. Just create a bed I know and then just zonk out. Dude, I don't remember the last time I slept on a good bed. Oh. Oh, yo, she probably feels rejuvenated. Knocked out. Dude, a good bed. Dude, I knock out in like 3 seconds if I sleep on a good bed. Can and a spoon. Oh, she eating beans. Good sleep twice a year? Heck yeah. Oh. See, the thing is, that might be a good thing, because if I got good sleep all year round, I think I'd be unstoppable. But God told me to never get good rest. It's my one debuff. Perma debuff. No, I don't want to be permanent. I gotta wait for the next update, and then hopefully they remove this debuff.
またこれを食べられるなんてね。
Dude, Little Mermaid is gonna destroy the ecosystem with all the fish she's catching.
ねえ、最初はよく喋ってたのに、どうして急にちゃんと喋る？
Oh, she's asking the real questions.
私と
Do you not want to talk to me?
私の言葉は
My kotodama can act. There we go. That's the term.
言霊になる。
Ooh, excuse me. I'm glad Little Mermaid said that. Kotodama.
言霊？もしかしてあの時私を動けなくした。それってあんたの意思とは関係なく、また言霊になっちゃったら困るから。だから喋りたくないってこと？
Dude, I wish I had a kotodama ability. Honestly, that's probably one of the coolest abilities. Just say anything. And people have to listen. But there has to be a drawback. Like, maybe you got like no teeth or something. Or you have a lisp, right?
そっか。だからずっとそうやって。
You're sogged. Ew.
ねえ、辛くな
Wait,
い？
I didn't miss something. Okay, no.
言いたいことがあっても言えない。
You have to hold it in. It must be tough.
すごく辛い。
Yeah, I guess maybe certain words you can't say otherwise. Like, what if you? Does it work on yourself? Can you like accidentally activate on yourself? Cause what if you're just like, oh, I'm gonna commit Sudoku, and then oh, GG.
もうどうそのこれ私なら大丈夫だから安心して喋って。もう怯えなくていいってこと。レビー大丈夫なの？当然。本当にいいの？何度も同じこと言わせないで。聞いてるこっちがもどかしくなるから。それからは
Irritating hearing nothing but monosyllabic grunts all the time. You know, she speaks the truth.
こっちの方が。ありがとうレビー。
The heck? Where the heck you get a fishing rod?
上に上げて。こう？見て、私が捕まえたの。
Oh, I just noticed the bubble in the back. Smiling.
なんでじっと見てんのよ。レビーがこんなに嬉しそうに笑うの。私がいつ？初めての釣りで。思ったより簡単だね、釣りって。
Oh no, she's gonna be a fishing addict.
そういうことだ。
Yo, what is it? Oh, wait, never mind. I was gonna say, what if they gave us a fishing minigame? But we literally had that like last summer. And not gonna lie, that was annoying. I think we had to fish. It was fun, but I think to get all the missions, to clear all the missions, it was just a lot of fishing. The references were nice though. They had a lot of cool references for the fish. Time continues to flow, inexorable as ever. Few days later. Stuff ever stop dripping?
レビー、それ。
Why does it come on your body? Oh. Now, Little Mermaid asking the real questions.
何よ急に。
You gotta control your powers, girl.
気になったの。ちょっとしたアクシデントがあってね。
She ate something bad. What the heck she eat? An olive?
って何よ。何を間違って。黒い水。
Black water. Dude, if I'm like dehydrated and I'm hella thirsty, I don't think I would ever. And the only thing I could drink is black water, nah.
ほら、頭から流れてくるやつ。何よ、ベビー。
You shouldn't eat stuff like that. Go just putting anything in her mouth. Stomach ache.
私だって飲みたくて飲んだんじゃないってば。ちょっと溺れた時に
Fell?
飲んじゃっただけなんだから。そう。ただの汚い水を飲んじゃっただけなのに、まさかこんな風に。なんであんたが深刻そうな顔してんのよ。別にあんたには影響しないから、一緒にいても大丈夫だって。飲みさえしなければ大丈夫なはずだから、一緒に暮らす分には何の問題も。それ触るって何を？デビーの頭から流れてるそれ。何言ってんの？
Touch it.
もしそういうことになったらどうすんの？地面に落ちたやつなら他のニケたちが触ってもなんともなかったから大丈夫だ。でも私の体のやつを直接触ったニケはいないから、もしやばいことになったら。大丈夫、何も起こらないはず。でももしあんたに触ってみるね。
Touch it.
液体金属。
Liquid metal.
液体動かない。どうしたの？今にも溶けちゃいそうな感じとか。もうなんとか言ってそうなの？ねえ、水泡を作る方法習ってる？
Oh, I was gonna show her a magic trick.
水泡を作る方法教えてあげようか。あんたね、質問してんのはこっち
How to
なんだ
make
けど。
bubbles. How do you even just teach someone how to make bubbles? What the heck?
ちゃんと説明してくんなきゃこっちだって答えられないって。ごめん。デビーの水、私の泡と似ているの。多分液体金属でできてる。私の力じゃコントロールできない。これを生み出してるレビーなら。私がこれを？そんなことしてる。レビーはそう思ってても、生み出されてるのは今も頭から黒い水が。レビーがそれをコントロールできていないからかも。だってそんなのこんな黒くて気持ち悪い水、誰が化け物扱いされたいやつなんて。これのせいで今まで私がどんな思いをしてきたか。逆に言えばコントロールする方法さえつかめればこれを止められるの？レビーの顔や体についているのも取れるかもしれない。これを全部？ただちゃんと教えてあげら。とりあえず一度やってみる？やってみたい。もうこれ以上
Yes, sensei.
呼ばわりされるのはごめんだもん。私もニケに戻りたい。バカ、私も頑張って教えるね。
Unfortunately, no matter how much time passes, Damn.
黒い水を
That shit got shut down real quick.
もう一回やってみよう。動いてお願いだから。次はもうやめよう。諦めようって言った。どうせいくら頑張ったと私には無理な話だったって。無駄なことに時間を使ったって意味ないっしょ。私は大丈夫だから気にしないで。なんだかんだでこの姿にも慣れてきたところだったしねえ。でももう私に無駄に希望を与えないで。
You gotta believe.
私は特別なニケでも何でもないの。ならせめて諦めることくらいはさせてよ。私がどれだけこれに消えてほしいって思ったか知ってる？一日に何百回もこの黒い水にお願いだから消えてって願っ、ひょっとしたら洗い流せるかもって。一日中海の中に入ったこともある。体のパーツが剥がれるまで何度も何度も
Damn, that's crazy.
したことだって。全部試して、その上で何をしてもダメだって分かった時の絶望感といったら、あの時の絶望をもうそんなのは嫌。絶対に嫌。もう二度とあんな思いなんかするもんか。もうあんな惨めな思いは。ごめんなさい。謝るべきなのはこっちっていうか、ごめん。少しだけついてこないで。
Damn. It was a sunny day. I had been assigned to some simple resource collection and was wondering what I should do when I got back. Accidents really can come without warning. An innocuous black puddle on the roadside which didn't draw any attention to itself. The moment I stepped into the puddle, sank like a stone. What I thought was a shallow pool was in fact a fathomless reservoir. Damn, that's scary. Deep enough to swallow my entire body. How wrong I was. Managed to pull myself out of the water. Yo, Dinner, what's up? How have you been? Well, you're a PNG tuber now. Yeah, I'm you know, I'll do a jump between both. Yeah, it's honestly a lot more convenient because now I don't have to try to look semi-decent for the camera, even though I already don't. And then I don't have to wear a mask. So I can finally breathe while I stream. Even though my model still has a mask. Also, I like the whole PNG tuber and VTuber stuff. Like I can just make random assets and just throw it on. I think one day it would be nice to have a full-on VTuber model. But that's shmoney. Yo, is that Rappy? Mass-produced NIKKE. Don't just stand there, help me. It's a monster. New event? It's a new side story, which I guess kind of like an event-ish. Came out like a week ago, I think. Basically, it's kind of like a prequel to the main story. It gives us some backstory on what's happening, and also I guess this would help tie into the half anniversary that's coming up. This is my first time reading a side story, and right now it just looks like it's just all story. Like there hasn't been any battles or anything, so it's nice that they just add these side stories. Pulling back my hand, I can see. I love NIKKE side story or NIKKE story. It like the pacing in this game, like the story, like compared to Hoyo. I'm not a Hoyo anti, but like, man, their stories is just yap. It's just yapping. Yeah, this one's pretty sad. It's not like this one is like you're learning backstory, so like it's just sad. I don't know how to explain it. But I was mentioning earlier that like anything that involves like children or young kids, and then like them having to go through like the struggles or like their burden, especially when they're like innocent, like that's like my weakness. That's why Rappy's backstory kind of hit pretty hard for me. I'm hoping the half anniversary is not that bad. It's funny, or not funny, but like I usually don't like. Oh damn! Scream. Oh yeah, what is that? Okay, basically she got cursed with like this black liquid, which is basically like liquid metal. So yeah, she can't get rid of it. NIKKE's story is pretty sad, tragic even, but like I can actually handle it. Like I generally don't like tragic stories, but NIKKE does it in a way where like I can handle it and actually kind of like it and accept it. She got hit with whatever the opposite of the curse of Ra is. Wait, what's the curse of Ra? Like Winged Dragon of Ra? Every NIKKE I came across would open fire, terror rippling across their face as the screen called me a monster. The curse of Ra. She got hit with the ligma. That's why all this I want to live, I want to survive. I'll start sending raptors distracting NIKKEs when I call NIKKEs who would proceed to pursue me relentlessly. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that meme. What the heck am I looking at? So raw. Those hieroglyphs. Where'd you get those hieroglyphs? Second stage of Bofa. Damn, that's rough. Damn. Second stage of Bofa. You know what? You get 3 big booms for that. Boom! 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 Sorry, my hair tick. It's crazy how you can just look at an innocent child and just start shooting. And I guess Levi's not really a child. She's just very small. Unless she is a child. I don't really know. Damn right I am. Little Mermaid to the rescue. Don't say you would, but if a human came out of the BP oil spill, I'd be alarmed. True. I think in this world, yeah. But like if you're in the NIKKE realm, bro, I sparked Fenny. Did I spark Fenny? Was that my last spark? Was that my Valentine spark? I think I did, yeah. Cause I got that was the only one I was missing. I got lucky on the Valentine banner. Thank God. So I think getting Fenny out of the way was nice. And then now it's clutch because now we got Fire GW coming up. So I could just borrow that. I was worthy of being. Wait, I think I missed something. Don't you know where to go back to if else has a kinship? Finished Yatima? What do you mean I finished Yatima? Two copies? It's funny. I think. Wait. I did get a dupe Yatima weapon. I don't know if it was during that spark or if it was during my during roulette anniversary. Gonna hear you the curse of Ankusha. Yo, chill, dude. Yo, I'm gonna throw up. I hate Ankusha. I hope he gets an uncap, which gives like triple hit flurry and 100% bonus damage at the start of battle. What do you want to do? I get angry her and storm off. You finally realize, Levi, you're too big of a soon. Cheap viewers on Streamboo. Oh my god, what the heck? The bots are back. Alright, I just banished that dude to the Shadow Realm.
今すぐなか
I don't have any way to stop her. Tells me she decides to leave. I can't do anything.
今から
Go apologize. Ooh! Jump scare.
少しだけ話してもいい？
Dude, I would never bot. You know why? Because I don't know how to, okay? She's twinking. I read that wrong for a second. I thought you said she's twinking. It is really nice. I like the reflective scales. She's like 120% gonna be the new anniversary character, half anniversary character. So I'm excited. Hopefully she's water, because water's in a tough spot. It's funny because a lot of the recent characters have been water. So like, if they've been building up to this and she's not water, we're gonna have some crash outs. I want to be alone.
泣いてるんじゃないかって思って。は？そう、レビー、ごめんなさい。私、諦められない。レビーが今まで成功しなかったのは、私の
Where's why he's strong right now? It's because I'm not doing a good job
問題があ
today.
るからだと思う。
Oh my god, here comes all the self blame.
レビーならきっと
There's no way Little Mermaid is not water. You'll be surprised. How many times you're like in Grand Blue and there's a character that releases and you're like, how are they this element? To be fair though, NIKKE, like, unless it's like tied to a story or like a character gets an ult, like, you can never really tell what element or attribute a character is gonna be. Like, I think Mermaid is like the only one that like you get a feeling that she's water. Everyone else is kind of like fair game.
信じてる。あんたは私のこ
You
と
don't even know who I am.
何も知らないじゃん。本当にヘレティックだ。あんたの力が欲しくて。目の色を変えて。あんたを
Because I want your power. The other elements are, so there's water, fire, wind, which is weird. How do you got wind? Electric and iron. I think that's all of them. I don't think I'm missing any. Grand Hamau being dark. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like literally the summer is light, the summon is light. And they're literally just like don't even feel like dark characters. Dark skin, that's it. You guys guessing what the weapon will be? Yeah.
何が違うっていうのよ。
Oh god, and the new weapon, honestly, I'm, what is it now, like the ignore defense? I'm kind of fine with that. Like, I don't think it really power creeped anything too much, but the new summon, that might be a problem. That one is kind of gross. How are you gonna outclass Belial? And you know why? And it's funny because you know why I think they can do that? Yeah, the element specifics up. The only reason why I feel like they thought it was okay to do that was because during the summer lotto, how they gave everyone a free tier 2 ticket. Like, everyone and their mothers, they picked Belial. So Like, they had to power creep him. And now they're gonna power creep. They're gonna make elements. Dude, they're gonna make elements. Oh, free tier. Was it tier 3? I don't remember. Probably was then. Do gonna make element specific 000 Bubs. I think only GW racers really need that. Us peasants just will get it randomly and be like Pog, then move on. Peasants. Yeah, and I guess it is subtixable, so like it's not a huge issue. And there is like 80% HP, but honestly, that's like best in slot. Like for bursting, which everyone does, it's like you're gonna want that. I had a friend who was similar to you. No one believed in her, so she felt lonely. Oh, Cinderella. The actual heretic. Yo, Cinderella. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's so sad. How are you gonna pit Cinderella and Rappy against each other in the popularity? Like, they both should have won. Fire is going to have to adjust HP on Whamness again whenever theirs comes out. True. God, Whamness. Hopefully, I bought the Annie ticket and I picked Summer Galleon. Zero regrets. I think Summer Galleon is gonna help my account more than Fire Whamness, but hopefully it's not gonna bite me in the butt. Do the Nikkes get something for winning the popular? Yeah. So first place gets like a limited, gets a new skin that they give out for free to everyone, and then I think a couple more stuff, and then like top 3 gets like unique icons, titles, art, or like stuff like that. And the skins are like really nice. When does just burst? Yeah, the fire burst is kind of brazy. So like, at least artifacts help with Whamness. True. Oh god, I want to rant about the artifacts, but that's gonna be in my video. I'll be probably posting it's obviously kind of late. Like GW is already over, but I'll probably be posting my post light GW video like on Saturday. Because I couldn't stream it, so I'll go more into detail in that video. But honestly, artifacts, what's the word, like, quirked up Will Nas beats Zeta now. Ew. That's gross. Cause like the artifacts, like honestly, I didn't think they were really much of an issue. But then the 70% defense cut on chicken meta, like, oh wait a second. You know, you might run to some crazy setups. The one time you go hard during GW, you aren't streaming. You know what? I guess that's fitting because I did not go hard this GW, so that's why. Like this, it was honestly this was the worst GW performance I've had in a long time. So it's weird because performance-wise, this is my worst one. But when it actually came to like the setups and everything, I think it was actually better than water. It was just, I just didn't have time to grind this time around, and I was kind of lazy. So yeah. And like, yeah, light just doesn't feel good, man. It just doesn't feel good playing. Water boss was awful, dude. Damn, alright, I'm already spoiling my rant for like the video, but I feel like the light boss was worse. The light boss was worse, but if you had the right characters, it was just like it didn't matter. Like I think like what is it? The light characters were so much more gated. Like if you didn't have the characters, man, it was GG. You're getting like a half-hour run. You disagree with your light main, so you always had to wait easier time. Oh shit, yeah, that that would do it. Like, and I think Magna was rough. Even though, like, you could probably go prime. Like, the primal grids were fairly lenient, honestly. Like I looked at a lot of primal stuff and it wasn't really that bad, but like, dude, I have most seasons except Summer Cuckoo and that fucked up your times. Really? Wait, was Summer Cuckoo used for like, what the hell was she used for? Like 150? I have Summer Cuckoo. I didn't touch her. What the heck is her weapon? I did not even look at her weapon. That's crazy. It's crit. Oh. Bro, just get a light amino. Oh, sub crit damage. What the heck? That's broken. I think it was not my eyes. Mino can't sup. True. But spoilers, I luck sacked. I luck sacked Yukata Rat. Like during her banner, I did 110 pull because I was just like, you know what? I like Rat and I like Siete, so like getting either or would have been nice. So I did 110 pull. I lucked out. I got Rat, and then she's all I used. So I'm a semi Rat anti, but then she saved my GW, so like I'm kind of like reverted back a little bit. Imagine luck sacking her. Yeah, dude. I think that took a lot of my luck though. You had to 180. Oof. I mean, she's worth it, I'd say. So I'm gonna try. Bro, put the video already. It's like, no. I'm private in the VOD right now. There's a reason why I haven't worn it in a while. Okay, now honestly it was annoying to wear, but I'm only a Rat anti because she's too popular. I'm tired of seeing the same characters in the top 3 of every poll. So I need to mix it up a bit. I need a character like that, but of course it's seasonal. Yup. Worst time too. Light has everything now, I feel like. When they can make new character, yeah, I don't. I think, dude, it's a combination of like, it's a combination of them being dark as well. Like, man, there are so many edgelord wannabes. People like, You're not cool, dude. You're not cool. I'm sorry. God, all I see is freaking Malayo, Six, freaking Vicky. Narmaya kind of fell off. And then, God forbid they release a Dark Sandalphon. Like, I think I'd actually delete the game. Serial coming eventually? Dude, nah. Never. Scythe Grid. Did Dark Disciple, man? They'll never get a Dark Disciple. I will it. Damn, all this talk and is ruining this moment. See, I think I would have probably cried at this scene, but GPF got me worked up. I'm gonna have to read this on my own. Honestly, I'm gonna have to read this again on my own time, just so I can let myself cry. No, it's all good. I like having I like derailing and everything, so it's fine. Like, I like ranting about GW. Like, as honestly, that's all I've been doing these past few days when I'm playing GW. To our Yat video game coming on. I wish. I don't think my throat can handle that. I have a very weak esophagus. That's my debuff. Alright. And I realized he's literally training her to be a waterbender. Going inside. She made like a hyperbolic time chamber. The bubble bender. Bubble buddies. Yo, wait, they're bubble buddies. Yo, y'all seen the show? What is it called? Bubble Guppies? Was it called Bubble Guppies? That was like a Nick Jr. show. Bubble Guppies. It's about like baby, like little kid mermaids. Bubble Guppies. Don't ask me why I know about that. Why I've watched it. From space is what cushioned my fall. You've been to space? Yo, she just threw that out of nowhere. Yes, anyway. Best way to be. Oh wait, what the heck? She can just transfer information through a bubble? You saw Guru's announcement. I was wondering if you're on life support. You know what? I really appreciate the thought. It's funny because if anything, I'm perfectly fine. As someone that's so deep into Hololive, like, I don't know if it's weird that like I'm perfectly fine. It honestly had zero effect on me. To be honest, like, cause I think someone, as someone that watches nonstop, like, she even mentioned it herself that it was a long time coming. Like, I was not surprised that it was announced. I think the only thing that really sucked is that it's just we're gonna, at the end of this month, we're gonna have 3 graduations back to back, and that's the only thing that sucks. And the annoying thing is like the Doom posting is like kind of getting out of hand. Like, you know, we all like to hang around on Twitter, right? Twitter is where like all the VTuber stuff is. So like every time I go on, you know, it's just Doom post, Doom post, Doom post. That's like the annoying thing. But like when it actually comes to like her graduating and all that, like I'm fine. You know, I think it's best for her, and we just all gotta move on, right? The crash outs are really funny though. Like, not gonna lie, this whole thing has been very entertaining, despite being sad. What a nice, healthy response. Yeah, dude. It's like, yeah. I think that's the. I think more people should like look at it like that. Also, I think is more like the vocal minority. I think that's always the case. Is the vocal minority? They're very loud. Sometimes too loud. But I think a majority of fans, like I think I'm in some Hololive servers, right? And a lot of the Guru fans, yeah, they were sad, but I've noticed that like they've all come to terms with it, right? You know, they might have gone out, drank a little too much, right, the night of, and then, you know, back to business as usual. Well, 4chan hacked, they had to flock somewhere else. Yeah, dude, it's crazy how like she announced that graduation the day 4chan got shut down. Like, you can't make this up. I feel like every time she does something, something else is going on or something else is crashing. Oh, you can finally see her face. Yeah, I think a lot of people just really, and that's the thing, is just like that's how you can tell who's an actual fan or not, because rather than actually trying to, you know, appreciate everything that she's done, they try to bring down everything else. Where are we? Inside the bubble. Well, that's a big. What the hell? It look like they're in an ocean. How are we underwater? This is a space crater. Oh, okay, that explains it. Cheeks! Dude, Little Mermaid looks good. They all look good. All the pilgrims. Just waiting on your debut. I wish. Dude, to be honest, I'm kind of over debuts. I'm kind of over debuts, graduations. I'm just like, I think what ruined it for me is the Western side of VTubing. as much as like it's crazy how people complain about the event of it all. Kinda is like one of the biggest complaints that people have about VTubing and like Hololive and stuff is just like idol culture and how it ruined the VTubing scene, but yet they're very obsessed with the idea of debuting and graduations and like all the stuff that's tied to idol culture, which is like so like hypocritical, I guess. And I'm just like, man, like, I don't know, if you want to stream, you know, just stream. I don't think I need to, me personally, like, I don't want to make a big deal out of it. I know a lot of people I watch like a lot of YouTubers, like not just Hololive, but like I think what holds a lot of people back is like they think they rely too much on debuts, right? I've seen a lot of cases where people, they do so much advertisement for like their debut, they do a lot of stuff, and then they debut, right? And I think it works, right? They get a good debut, really good, get a lot of attention, a lot of followers, right? And then after a month, they fall off so hard because they only put effort into the debuts, and after that it's just like their content never really grew, or they just didn't really know what to do, and then they get burnt out because, or they get depressed because like they're not pulling in the same numbers as their debut, which I guess that hurts too, right? I think when you debut, you get a good number. Let's say you get like 100 live viewers when you debut. Like that's really good. And then after your debut, a week later, you try to stream like Marvel Rivals or something, like a popular game, and then you go to like 5 viewers. Like that happens. I've seen it happen. It's just like that takes a toll on you. And then they just walk away, and then they re-debut. Oh my god, dude! You know how many times I see so many people re-debut, or like they have they just move on from their account, make a new account. Like it's an endless cycle. Yeah, it takes so much consistency. Yeah, so like, man, I think just building a good just build good habits to start off. I think that's the most important thing. But honestly, like I don't know, debuts is part of the culture though. So like I think it'd be nice to go through it, right? But I don't think I'd make a big deal out of it. I think yeah, I want to take it seriously because like I've already started streaming. So if I were to have a VTuber and just have a VTuber debut, right, and that's it, like it's nothing crazy. It would just be showing off my model and stuff. So in my case, it would be very different. Levi looks around the water. Okay, anyway, what do I need? But who am I, right? I'm not even a VTuber. So like everyone has their own perspective. I just like watching VTubers too much. I want to teach you everything there is to know about my bubbles. Is this slime girl playable? Not yet. I guess spoilers, right? She's right now, I mean, she's like an antagonist, one of the main antagonists in the current arc. But compared to a lot of the other antagonists, obviously you can, like, from the side story, you can kind of tell that, like, she still has like what's the word? She still has some good in her, or like she's capable of being good, but she's just been so fucked up that, like, you don't know if you can actually save her. So I do hope. A lot of people like her. Her and another antagonist. I mean, I like her too. Honestly, she just seems like a tsundere character. And I think for the most part, she's innocent at heart. Especially Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid is like probably the most innocent character. One of the most innocent. So like if she trusts you. But it is a prequel though. What was that? This girl just unlocked her true potential. Want to know more? Yo, chill. It's a secret. It's all confidential. How do they work? What are they all? What are all the ways it can be used? The frightened girl in the dark cave was light in it. Ooh, that's dangerous, girl. You can't give away all your secrets. You know, I understand wanting to help her out, but like, I think the only reason why I'm like cautious is just because I know, like, obviously as a reader, you know how she ends up. So like, if she had all that power, if you give her all this knowledge, then she'd actually be a force to be reckoned with. So it's honestly, it's Little Mermaid's fault that she's destroying everyone. Betrayal incoming. I don't know how their relationship ends or something. Like in the story, we're at a point where we just find out that Levy, the slime girl, knew Little Mermaid, but we don't know how until now. And basically now this just confirmed how Levy got her powers, or like how she learned how to control her powers, or the black liquid. Truth, the bubbles which are part of the vast sea that is Little Mermaid's nymph. She's literally Little Mermaid's disciple. More and more. Oh, don't tell me you kill Little Mermaid. The ew. Yeah, they're both Nikke's. Little Mermaid is a pilgrim though. She's like one of the OGs meant to kind of save the world. So while Levy is, I guess she was more of like a mass-produced Nikke. And yeah, she kind of just got outcasted. So then, you know, she met Little Mermaid. Should use this method again. Damn, you literally just sucked the life out of Little Mermaid. What you have to do now? Uh-oh. I swear to God, if she uses this shit for evil. Use this power for good. Alright, it all depends on her perspective of good. Cause main story, you get a different vibe. Take a little nap. Uh-oh. You already know when a character says sorry, but I think I want to take a little nap, they ain't waking up. Oh no. The nap of doom. In the falsely front. Please leave that they both. Okay. Okay. At least they both wake up. Ooh, 100 gems. All right. It's funny because I think if I read this on my own, I think I would have finished the story in like 10 minutes. It's been 2 hours. That's crazy. All right, we gotta finish it. Grab this bubble. Oh, my back! Holy. Needs to flow from my head. Ever since I started controlling the bubbles, it stopped. How many parts? So I guess they separated into 3 sections and then 5 parts in each. So we're on the last section. So 5 more parts left. One less thing for you to worry about. No, it's nice seeing Levi happy though. It's a nice change of pace. Considering all we've seen. Wait a second. A black water droplet appears at the tip of Leviathan's. Like, this is the what the heck? This is the first time they call it Leviathan throughout this whole side story. That might have been like maybe a localization issue. I mean, her name is Leviathan in the main story, but like in this time frame, like she's not Leviathan yet. Abe, your master. One of them. Should I come with you? I'll find them all. You already did. Okay. And now look what you did. Yeah, spoiler alert. Basically, like, She's literally in the main story. She literally fights her friends. Literally fights them. Tries to kill them.
二人で探せばもっと早く見つけられる。レビ洞窟の外に出てももう昔とは違うの。今の私にはノーでも外に出るのもう平気だって。外は危険よ。
It's dangerous, girl.
私が守ってあげられない状況にだって守ってほしいだなんて頼んで。今の私はあんたと同じように水泡を扱えるんだから。でもそこまで心配。証明してあげる。証明？私の力だけで
Take down a rapture.
あんたの力を借りずにそれができるならあんたの世話にならずに済むし。それはそうだけど。ってことであんたがもともとその日までに証明してみせるから。ほほんじゃそういうことだから今日。
Oh, the training arc.
水泡で魚レビーがそうよ。泡の形を変えるの結構得意なんだから。レビーすごいでしょ。
If only she kept using her powers just for fishing.
ほら行こう。今晩のおかず。
1 week later.
ターゲットを発見。ちゃんと見てない。
Watch and learn.
今から私が今の見た？セイレーン嘘みたい。こんな簡単にラプチャーを倒せるなんて。
Siren literally just created like a monster.
こんなにうまくいくって知ってたら。ああ無理してでも携帯用意しとくんだったな。ベビーすごい
In 1 week. That's crazy.
でしょ。
I'm
だから私に任せて。
curious to see how it goes bad.
これなら一緒。でもとか。でいつ出発するの？どこから最初に行こっか。ほら早く教えてってば。まずは洞窟に戻ってああそれもそう。これでやっと。
Or you can control the black liquid now. Why don't you just clean yourself off?
一緒に行けるようになって幸せ？当然でしょ。この日をどれだけ待ったと思って。でもどうしてそんなこと。デビーが幸せだと私も幸せだ。やめてよ恥ずかしい。あんたの仲間は私が全員見つけてあげる。あんたが私
Done so much for me. It's time to repay the favor.
私もあんたに
Go, you better repay that favor. Cause right now it don't look so good in the main story.
何よその顔は。嬉しくて。何？
Uh-oh.
なんで急に自信をと。
The forest.
あそこにな。
Godzilla? What the hell is that? Ew, why they got 2 mouths? That does not look like a rapture.
何？クラートに。
Gluttony? That dude got teeth. That looks like something from Jujutsu Kaisen, even though I've never seen that.
軌道エレベーターの前に居座
A giant raptor used to guard the lift. Oh, wait, what the? Alright, that's some new info. The 7 deadly... yeah, that's scary, dude. That's huge. That's probably like the biggest raptor I've seen. Allied mother whale is pretty big. Technically, yes, but in reality, it's incomparably stronger. So the lift, story-wise, is basically... I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a lift. It's a place where you send... Where you can travel between the surface and space. And that's basically where all the raptures are coming from. Like, the creator... I think she's called the queen of the raptures. She's been sending them through that lift. The lift is... you're banned. Only I can say that. But yeah, she's been sending raptures down through there. And basically the first initial pilgrims, their goal, their mission was to destroy the lift. And then eventually, like, shit goes crazy. True force of nature. I wonder how they pull it off with just these two. So what's the command that's been given? To eat. Oh, yep. Everything is path. Everything. Nikke's raptured large weapons, the entire structure, and the terrain itself swallows everything. What happens if you get eaten? Girl, what do you think? Piqued his appetite. What could it be? Large scale, large energy. Oh, she's after you. Go, head towards the water. Imagine your body being wrapped in bubbles and go right in, and you'll be able to ride the current and drift away. You can still see. Oh shoot, I just noticed her eyes. What the? That's kind of scary. He's trying to protect you. No. fade to black, and then it says they all get eaten. The end.
グラトニーを倒して一緒に仲間を見つけに行こう。デビー。
A giant bubble. 1 hour ago.
海辺で
Big giant bubble on the beach.
感知したグラで、あいつがあんたが水泡を素早く走らんグラトニーが口を閉じられないように。でもって私はその間にそれがうまくいかなそうな場合はできる限り黒い水を集めてあいつの口の中に放り込む。完璧だ。それも難しそうな。
And if all else fails, we go throw ourselves into the sea, regardless of whether it's chasing us or not.
でもほんとセイブがそう言ってた。ちょっといい。もし情報そんなはずない。だって
Abe is never wrong.
分かった。あんなやってみよう。
And you know what? That sounds like a good plan.
緊張してる？は？緊張とかこれただ作戦。大丈夫きっと。準備終了。レビ。
You know what? They could have just went to the sea right now and ignored this guy, but maybe they gotta go through the forest. Gigantic teeth. Like literally, just move, just go the other way. Huh? That motherfucker just vanished. This dude got instant transmission too? How you gonna be? That should be illegal. Like what's the word? Like the law for large characters is that they're supposed to be slow. They're not supposed to be allowed to teleport or do none of this. Ew, what the heck? That's nasty. I've seen nastier in game. Why did they get this photo of you eating your boy? Yo, what the fuck? Encounter! Oh, she said it! She said the phrase! Dude, how are those bubbles so strong? That's crazy. That ain't a core. That's Gluttony Jr. Ooh. Behind a bit. Levi, come on! You're throwing! Oh my gosh, she's actually griefing. You're gonna kill Little Mermaid. Oh my god, don't tell me you're just gonna let both of you guys die.
ベビー無理そうならごめん今すぐ柱が防いで
You stupid bitch! Yo, that made me mad, bro. I went from feeling bad for this girl to actually not caring. Oh, I'm gonna rant after this. Hold on.
離れた場所にあるクラトニーは
It's Joshua out. What's that movie? Okay, you know how like you know the spare bomb, how it gathers energy? Is it like, yeah, I got that reverse spare bomb. All that negative energy. You know what? They never explain where the black liquid came from, though. Why did my hand? Why you have an evil ass smile? Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Siren literally gave you immeasurable power. And you just watch her die. Strikes the reflection in front of her. There's only one option now, girl. You gotta do the walk of shame on some Legos. No matter how many times you apologize, voice nowhere to be heard. Wait, that's the end? What the f— I thought there was one more part. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Present time on the surface. Oh shit! Alright, now we're getting to spoiler territory, because this is part of another side story that I didn't read yet. So I don't know how Mihara turns into this form. She's another character that's part of the main story, like very early on, that kind of gets Shrek'd. So I literally don't know anything about this and then that character on the left. Wait, that's Uni. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? There's a huge spoiler. Cause last I seen Uni, she was a cute little schoolgirl. How the hell did she turn to this? Yeah, honestly, if you guys want to look it up, just look up. Actually, no, I can just show you guys in game after this. Here's. Holy shit! What? This is that Uni. The biggest part of this side story for me is seeing Uni. Like, it's funny because this is not even her side story, but like I should probably read the other side stories now that I think about it. The aura on the left. Uni's a little pink girl, yeah. And look at Mihara, like this is she got a new look. Like they're the duo that came from Missilis. She can like inflict. She can what's the word? Like share pain. Gravedigger burrows deep underground, so it wouldn't have any event traces like this. I've never oversized mole. Cool. Why'd you talk like that? So that exactly, dude, I don't know. I didn't read this side story. This one came out. It came out sometime last year, and obviously this Mihara. I mean, she's definitely gonna get like a unit. With this this is a huge upgrade. That's crazy. You know what? Considering we have Uni in this side story, I'm assuming that she might be tied into the half anniversary event. So we might get two characters for the half anniversary. It could be Mihara and Siren. Let's start tracking. What the fuck are they tracking? Ooh, we got a cute little Mud Dream frame. This is the biggest surprise to me. It's so funny. What the heck? Oh yeah, I'll read the side story too in another. Yeah, I do not know what I know what happened to them in the main story. So like let's take a look at the characters real quick. So obviously we got Mihara here, where she still looks hot, right? It's crazy because Mihara's outfit here already looks insane, and then you look at her new version, you're like, whoa, it got even more crazy. But basically in the main story, she got like, they had to erase her nymph or her brain or her memories, or what the hell do you call it? Her. She basically got factory resetted, right? Because of the shit that happened in the story. She got factory resetted like twice. And then Uni kept on, because her and Uni were very close. Yeah, she basically got lobotomized like 18 times. Yeah. And then where the fuck is Uni? Stupid bitch. I hate Uni in the story though. I think at first she was cool, right? Like here's Uni. But then obviously after losing her friend like that, she goes crazy and she tries to take down her boss, which is Suyen. And you know, she's like anti-humans and basically she's just crashing out because she wants to get revenge on Mihara. Because like even though Mihara's still alive, she does not remember anything. So the fact that Uni turns into that weird thing, I'm just so lost. Like, because in the main story, I think, because in the main story, a lot of shit happens. Uni, like, you're facing off against. This is before Cinderella, obviously, but the arc before Cinderella, you have to deal with Crow and Exotic. Do they have the... They should tell you what like unit they're from. And like not here. Oh, right here, I'm stupid. Exotic. So yeah, here you gotta deal with them. Right? Crow convinces Uni to like work with her, and you know, blah blah shit happens. I think and then eventually you just end up killing everyone. Like Crow ends up getting, you end up beating Crow, Viper's head blows up, and then Jackal, she's just a lost dog, and then Uni, I think she ends up getting blown up too, or she gets destroyed somehow. I forgot the exact details. So I think that's how she turns to a robot, or like turns to that where like she gets rebuilt or something. And I don't know. I gotta read that side story now. That's crazy. I did not think this would tie in with anything. What? Because I've seen that robot before. I was like, wow, I did not. Never would I have guessed that was Uni. Actually, I was like, I saw a little bit of pink hair like leaking out of that robot. So like, but then I'm just like, there's no way. There's no way. It has the same strap. What do you mean? What has the same strap? Definitely different from what I remember. Yeah, I gotta read these side stories. Now I'm sad. Cinderella is not gonna win. The red strap on her neck. On Uni? I wasn't even paying attention to the neck. Yeah, I gotta look it up. I don't know if... Yeah, there's no way to look up that character unless I go through the story again. It's on the thing's shoulder. I mean, I gotta look at it through Google or something. But, I mean, yeah, it is Uni, so that's just weird. I gotta read that side story, but... Freaking Levy? Oh my god. She is so bad. Because basically, fast forward to the main story. You know, let's put someone cute. Vipers, I like Viper. You know, we'll put Freema. I don't think a lot of people looks at Freema. Fast forward to the main story. Levi ends up becoming a heretic along with 3 other Nikkes called the 4 Horsemen. And basically they're creating their own version of the arc where the humans live, right? And then obviously you meet the commander, the main character, Rappy, and then you meet Cinderella, and you end up fighting her. You fight Levi and Behemoth with Cinderella and Grave, which is Abe, and ironically those are Little Mermaid's friends, but like Levi doesn't know that. You end up defeating them, and then after defeating them, you gave her mercy. You didn't even chase after Levi. You let her live, and then you end up finding Levi, and you're like, you know what? We're sorry for killing your best friend, but I think there's a way we can revive her, right? So they end up going to help Levi after she tries to kill them to save her best friend, and they actually do save her best friend, right? She's showing signs of being revived, but then this dumb bitch, like, she's actually like stupid. Like, I mean, she's like the whole hero trope, and that's all she could think about. But it's funny too, because like a lot of the issues came from Matus. Like the early stages of the game, the main story, like it wasn't so like Lapras was kind of cool, but like they're also stupid. Like Drake and Lapras, they're really stupid. And Maxwell has to kind of keep them in check, but like they're really stupid. Things were going well. Like Levy was like trusting you guys, and then her friend was coming back to life, and then Lapras. The special thing about Lapras is like they're the strongest squad in Missilus, and their powers, or like their unique powers, are that they have very strong like electrical gear, right? I don't know how else to explain it. She got literally like a freaking like electrical, oh my god, I don't know why I keep doing this, like electrical railgun. And that, yeah, and that basically triggered something where like Levy's dead friend kind of reacted to it, and it resetted her recovery state. And then Levy's mad again that like, I don't know, Levy is so stupid. Like, they try to help you revive your friend, and then an accident happens where like you didn't know why it happened, but like clearly wasn't on purpose. And then you try to kill them, or like after they try to help you, and then you end up trying to kill Little Mermaid's friends when they try to help you. And then I'm just like, oh my god. And you couldn't even help Little Mermaid. And oh, you're so stupid, girl. Oh my god. I don't know. Probably one of the worst characters right now. Like it's like during the main story I felt bad because like, you know, you can kind of sense that like Leviathan or Levy had like a pretty sad past, or at least like a rough. And you know, it's still sad, but like, man, Little Mermaid saved your life. And then you just, man, you chickened out, bro. But spoiler alert, main story, there are signs that Little Mermaid is still alive. I mean, obviously she's like gonna get released as a character, so like I mean, I guess Red Hood is dead, so like that doesn't exactly mean that she's still like Little Mermaid's still alive, but I'm pretty sure she's still alive. So honestly, that was a good story, dude. Nikke's peak story. ZZZ ain't got nothing. Genshin Impact, no way, ain't got nothing. Honkai Star Rail ain't got nothing. I think that's everything. What the heck is this? Oh wait, what the? We got co-op. Oh my god, Honest is so good. I love Honest. Let me do one round of co-op. Tetra. Weak to win. Win Tetra. Who the hell's a Win Tetra? That's like, I don't even know. Dude, co-op is so bad when you're playing with randoms, just because like half of them are AFK and the other half just don't even know what they're doing. Alright, I cannot play Scarlet Black Shadow. I'm so bad at Scarlet Black Shadow. What's Crown? What's Crown? What's Crown? Why is it Dorothy? We need another burst 3. Oh my god, these dudes. Who works, bro? Oh, screw it, I'm playing Cinderella. But yeah, like once it gets to like the harder co-ops, like during like collabs, it's like you really need to have a coordinated party because there are like mechanics where you gotta destroy certain parts, you can't hit certain parts, otherwise it's like instant raid wipe. And man, people in like co-op randos, they just shoot anything, man. They it's literally like an arcade game to them, and they just shoot everything, and then we insta wipe in like 10 seconds. I think because, yeah, early game it was kind of just like, all right, do as much DPS, but eventually like they decided to like, all right, let's actually add mechanics to it. And make it like decently interactive. Luckily, the harder ones are only like during like really big events, so like anniversary events or like collabs. So like right now, like this one, you can just like you could just shoot at everything. It doesn't really matter. Just try to like get us the most damage as you can. God, what are my frames? My frames aren't looking so good. Ooh, now I kind of wish Cinderella won a popularity poll. I guess because we're in a, just because we're kind of high off of the like Cinderella arc. Like, I mean, I guess we're still going through it, so it would have been nice to see her. But like Red Hood Rappy, she doesn't have an alt skin yet. I mean, she just came out, so that's, to be fair. So torn. The popularity poll, man, it sucks. Everyone in that top 5 should win. Actually, wait, who were the other ones? I think the other ones was Scarlet, Crown. I think Dorothy. It's funny, Dorothy will always be up there. She almost won the first poll, but yeah, I think Dorothy's time is up, which sucks because she's like the biggest meme ever. Oh shit, I almost messed up. Have you been playing since day 1? Yes, sir. I ended up taking like a somewhere in the middle. I took like a casual break where like I wasn't playing as hardcore. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like hardcore, but like I wasn't that invested during like maybe in the middle. But then eventually I just got back into it, and like I never really looked back. I played day 1 but never went back. Be discouraged, catch up. Yeah, I feel that. Or I understand that. They did make it easier to like, I guess, catch up. Or rather than catch up, maybe they made it easier to progress. I think that was the issue early game, where like it was hard to progress, right? And if you're fine with that, like I'd say, you know, try to get in. But this is definitely this is definitely a game where like if you haven't played as long as the other players, you cannot catch up. Like no amount of money you can spend will catch you up, because there are just so many things that are time gated. Cause like imagine like, you know, like Eternals in GBF, right? They're already in a sense kind of time gated, but like imagine that, but like way more time gated. But I think the Eternals aren't even like needed, right? It's more so like, imagine like important resources being locked out. You quit out the merge servers at one time. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even feel that. Like, they merged servers, and that guy that was like #1 in everything before, he's still #1. Like, he's like way ahead of everyone. He got out whaled. Yeah, because you were probably sitting at the top, right? No one's competing against you, right? So they had to balance it out. But if you look at this guy right here, I don't even know how you say his name. He's been #1 ever since like I've started playing. No way I'm competing with this. And like, it's nice, you know. I'm not at the bottom. Also, I'm not like top 10 really, so I know I can catch up. Sometimes I just get lazy, right? So I don't catch up to some of them, but I'm not too far off. What's the closest one? Oh my god, my miss list is so bad. What the hell? Yeah, like during the wait, no, that's growth. Growth I'm not good at. Oh, I'm 9th in miss list. Easy time. Yeah, I need to try more in PvP. Or I want to try more. Yo, top 5 in Tetra Tower. That's crazy because I took a break on Tetra Tower because I was locked or something. Something like I was stuck on a stage. And then Pilgrim. If I didn't take that break in that like semi break when I did, I should be, honestly, where am I right now? 343? Dude, I would have probably been top 4. Maybe even top 3 if I didn't take the break. I don't think I would have been #1, but I think I would have been at top 3 if I didn't take that break. I think that's why, that's why I like the game, just because it's like, it's very incremental amounts of growth and progression, and like it's very small, but like it feels nice when you do actually like progress, and like once you understand that like you're not supposed to just overpower all, like, or just like, what's the word? You're supposed to pace yourself. Like the growth is very like is like very paced out, I guess. It's not like Granblue where if you want to like do something you just grind like crazy. This one is like, all right, you do your things that you need to do every day, and like you will see progress, and as long as you're on top of it, you'll see growth, which is also bad too, because it's like it kind of forces you to log in. If you don't log in, you're not gonna grow. So that's also an issue, and they are addressing that a bit. They made it easier, but I think the biggest issue right now is like with the amount of characters being released, there's not enough resources to go around. It's just like I could progress further if I could build more characters, right? It's less about growing my current characters, is more so being able to build. Like I have so many characters, right, that I've pulled for. Like she just came out fairly recently, and I can't build her because there's just no resources. So it's like this game is all about team composition, right? There are characters like you probably know this, that like certain characters are like staples when you're building a team, but like there are certain rounds or stages where like, okay, you gotta use, like I want to build her so I can deal with a certain boss better, but like I can't because don't have the resources. I gotta wait like a month in order to build her, and then within a month a new character will come out. Leader, oh yeah, she's still triple S. Like, it was just so funny. She's still like hands down the best generic burst 1 character. In most cases, she will be the best. In a lot more controlled places, like, or some controlled areas, like she'll be better. But yeah, leader is like a staple. But there's a lot of good burst ones now. Like, honestly, like the best burst 2 is Crown. Oh, the rehabilitation? Nah, they didn't. Which I'm kind of glad. I mean, I got them all right, but it was like tedious to do. Honestly, they remind me of Eternals, right? I'd like the Eternal gimmicks. I wish more games had that. But NIKKE, they literally addressed that, like, yeah, for the time being, they're not gonna add more characters, cause like it was not really like an engaging type of content. I do like the characters, but like they weren't really engaging. So I think until they figure out how they want to like rework it, they're not gonna add any more. Yeah, Eternal Rebound, like I feel like every game should have farmable characters that are good and that are a good alternative to gacha characters. Like luckily GBF has basically made them all playable. It's funny because during Light GW I didn't even touch the Eternals. Even though I finished them, I didn't even touch them. Mainly because honestly, I was like, once I figured out a setup, I kind of just like, all right, I'm gonna sit on this. I was too lazy to work on something new. But I know there was a game that's surprisingly like shut down recently, Alchemy Stars, because that game is pretty high quality, at least when it came to like the art and everything. I really liked the art style for that game. But Alchemy Stars had basically like Eternals, and they were pretty cool. I forgot what they were called. Their character NIKKE that's kind of free to play and good. Shit, actually, it got so boring. Yeah, that gameplay was like, I mean, Alice, you know Alice, right? Obviously, she came out since the beginning, and she's still one of the best DPS / support characters. The reason why I say she's free to play is because they added like a mileage pity system where like you know the ordinary recruit. So I already finished it, but like every time you do a pull, it would build a pity towards the system, and then once you max it out, you can redeem one of 3 characters, which is Alice, Leader, and Naga. So basically these 3 characters, a burst 1, 2, and 3, basically became free to plays, and you were able to like get them for free. And even like because of that system, I was able to core 7 Alice, and these 3 are basically the best, some of the best in slot characters for their respective burst. Obviously Leader for burst 1, Naga burst 2, and then Alice for burst 3. So, and they even gave out Alice for free anyways. They gave out Alice for free for the what is it, this Alice diary, which is funny because like it says I didn't complete it, which I technically didn't, but I got all the important stuff. Or like, I mean, I could read this and get me a ticket, but like I have like 2.5 months to finish. And then honestly, the wish list is still goated in this game, because like I pulled for Cinderella. I only got 1 copy, but with that wish list, I almost MLB'd her. I got her, and I got another copy of Scarlet Black Shadow. What else? Yeah, the wish list is just. I think more games should add like a wish list, but it honestly, I don't know, a lot of games can work. Like imagine if Granblue Fantasy had, rather than separating the banners, you know how like they have classic draw 1, 2, and 3 and shit. Imagine they had a wish list, or like where you can like minimize the pool of random shit. So when you pull on a banner, you get like increased rates for whatever you want. Like that would be a lot better than what they have. It would save the game. For real. You know what saved the game? Rucksack battles. Cause NIKKE mini games are so good. And that's what a lot of gacha games are doing now. Like they're adding mini games within their games of like popular like indie games. So like if Granblue kept adding more mini, if they added like a Vampire Survivors, like Hollow Cure and shit too. Oh, they need to make Rucksack Battles permanent. Did I climb ranks? Hell nah. I got up to like B. I was just like, it takes way too long. And I honestly, I didn't play it until like the last like 2 days. So there's just no time for me to climb it. Luckily, there wasn't really anything important. But you did A, but that level took forever to get even half. Yeah, like I heard that the grind was horrible. So it's funny, dude. Yeah, like I watch a few Japanese GBF streamers, right? And most of the times they only stream during GW and whatnot. But like I saw a lot of them literally just streaming this like 8 hours of just rucksack battles. It's just so funny. And I've seen them rage over freaking Chrysler. It's just, yeah, watching Reina play. She was playing. I was watching her doing GW as well. Reina, Leo, the lion girl. There's also another. She's not a VTuber, but it's an IRL streamer that I watch. Oh, it's just funny. The grid makers. Yeah, I look at some of them. I like to look at them after I've made something. I try to use my brain a little bit before I look at stuff to help me out. Cause dude, the setups, man, it's so funny how like they release setups so fast. Hexa and Lucy Zero easier than ever if you are a water main. Oh, I've noticed. Kind of like the water power creep. State of power in the game, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. The power creep in this game. GB. Phoenix Raid. Wait, did they? Wait, what Phoenix? Oh, that would be pretty cool. But I was gonna mention that, like, I don't know if you keep up with, like you heard about not Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, how the new character has like a global passive and like everyone's kind of like freaking out. About like power creep. I mean, that game already had power creep issues, and this is funny because that game had power creep issues. Then they addressed it, saying, "All right, we notice there's issues. We're gonna work a way around it. We're gonna rebalance characters, right?" And then they release a character that just even crazier power creep. But it's so funny because like Stop playing. Like, what do you mean with yeah, dude. It's and my perspective, I'm a casual, so like, it didn't matter. I never really cared about MOC and whatnot. I just played. I pull for characters I like, and I just like building characters, right? And I do as much as I can. But like and the thing is, I only pulled for like I only pulled what were they called? Nihility characters, and they were all fucking bad until like Acheron came out. Like Civil War fell off so bad, Kafka fell off, Black Swan fell off. Like every character I pulled for, they were just never good. But looking at the, you know, like that recent power creep character, Kafka was never on. Yeah, I think a lot of setups I've seen, it was just like cope setups. People were just like, oh yeah, you can do this, but like all the whatchamacallit, like demonstrations were on like simulated universe, and you already know that shit's inflated. But even for simulated universe, that shit's still probably bad. Especially now. But she's hot though. I love Kafka. Like if I would ever like Sele free falling. That's so funny. But now like my enjoyment for games, like the reason, like genuinely now, like I play NIKKE, I want to say hi to my girls. I like same thing with Azurlane. Like Azurlane, you can like marry or like give a ring to characters. Like I go in, say hi to my girl Belfast, you know, play a little bit. Brown Dust 2, I say hi to my girl Nebri. Like these are the reason why I play these games now. Like they're being able to find a character that you like and that keeps you playing a game, I think makes me enjoy the game more. You know, I don't have to worry about all this shit. GBF is like there's less interaction, so like, but I'm locked into GBF because yeah, GBF freaking our EOS game, like I'm just locked in, bro. Like the brain rot is there. Like once you get that brain worm, the GBF brain worm is just like you can't quit. It was kind of like me and Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm like 90% quitted Yu-Gi-Oh. So like GBF, who knows if it'll get to that point, but right now I think the GBF, the thing with GBF is like the gameplay the gameplay loop in GBF is hard to kind of replicate. Especially now, like no game, there will never be a game like GBF. Especially like it's a browser game, right? So like we'll never get a game like it. So I doubt that there'll be something that will ever replace it. So because of that, it's like I don't see myself leaving, but it just sucks to see some of the things they've been doing, because ever since the new producer came in, I'm just nah. The only thing that ever came out during this new era of GBF was rucksack battles. Yeah, especially not the Mihoyo era. But thankfully, like I mean, with you know the HSR fiasco and everything, like Mihoyo is falling off. Like financially, it might not look like it yet, but it's definitely losing a bit of its audience. Straight booty. Oh yeah, dude. So like that's no, I'm playing these Gooner games. I've accepted my Gooner side, and I've never been happier playing these games. Like really no like, but that does, there's one drawback, because before I've accepted my Gooner phase, I wasn't really frustrated with gacha, or at least I've gotten over my frustrations, right? FOMO, I don't really get FOMO still. Like that's out of the way. But now that I only play for characters and like whatever, if I'm if I don't get the character, like, oh shit, like that ruined my motivation to play. And that's me with Blue Archive right now, because Blue Archive, you know, I log in, I see Hanama Girl, Asuna, Karen, right, blah blah. I got hella wrecked on a banner, and then I forgot to use the pity. That made it worse. I think that's partially my fault. You know, you can argue that, you know, it was 100% my fault, but they should have just gave me my character and I wouldn't be in this position. Migoyo needs to get dethroned. For real, they're ruining every gacha game. I see there's a 50-50 in every game, and I'm tired of seeing that. But you started playing Brown too seriously? Yo! Don't tell me, was it that new character that just came out that locked you in? They Genshin a 10-year-old game. That's yeah. I can't believe Genshin got to. I can't believe. Out of everything. All right. Obviously, we don't know exactly if they took it from Genshin, but like, let's just pretend that they did. Out of everything they took from Genshin, they took fucking artifacts. Like, probably the worst part, besides the 50-50. No, before that, but you did get Wilhelmina to 5. Nice, dude. She's so broken. It's crazy because she's like exact, like 99% exact copy of a collab character, and I know a lot of people got a little bit mad because obviously it's a collab character. It's very limited, but like the thing is, I'm kind of glad they made her. Oh yeah, you're talking about Hikage. Yeah, I'm glad they have a free version, because like she's not exact. I mean, she's basically exact, but like different element, and like I think everyone needs a Hikage. Artifacts are so ass for GW compete. Exactly, like that's like the worst thing, and like at first I wasn't really that mad about. I mean, I'm not really that frustrated about artifacts, but like I think there'll be a point where like it's just annoying, because like you'll have to re-roll artifacts and blah blah blah, and like I don't know. Yeah, it's just more minor things to mold that will eventually add up to something bigger. The game is too nice, dude. Yeah, freak, you get every character, bro. They give you free pulls all the time. Like, it's so nice. They treat me so well. I gotta keep playing. Hey, what's up, Zalgo? You don't have a PC, so you play some of these games on your phone, but even I know that they some. Dude, that's another thing too. I feel you, because these gacha games or mobile games, man, they're pushing the boundaries of what a phone can do. Guys, my current phone, I can't even play TCG Pocket. I open one pack and my game is just stuttering. So like, these games are getting too crazy, and like I've stopped playing games on my phone, and the only thing I play, like I only play certain games on my iPad now, which is like rhythm games and and like Azerlane, because Azerlane doesn't have like a PC port yet. But oh, I guess Blue Archive is coming to PC, so that's nice. But like these games, man, if you don't have a computer, like that sucks. That Persona gacha looks good too. Wait, what? There's a Persona gacha? Wait. I don't know if you know the meme, but like, you know, Persona is like Persona is the Grim Reaper of gacha games. So them releasing their own gacha game, it's kind of crazy. But I was gonna say, do you have a? I've been trying to look for a guild in Brown Dust. I'm not sure if you're how competitive you are, but I've been trying to find a guild. Cause yeah, I play the game pretty much. I play it every day. You're not far enough to be looking. Which, cause you're going through the story. Oh, okay. I like the story too. The story is is definitely not on the level of some, but it has a different feeling. Like to me, it just feels like, you know, very cliche anime, and I like very simple vanilla stories. So like I like that type of progression. Yeah, it doesn't match the Gunner side. It's so funny because like a lot of people, you know, that post they made on Twitter blew the hell up. So it definitely got like a lot of attention outside its intended audience, and like people were like, yo, the game looks so nice, blah blah, and then they look at the gameplay, they're like, nah. But I love the gameplay. I love it. Tried playing a gacha game that came out called Black Beacon on my phone, and it would just crash. I don't know, dude. Oh, I heard about Black Beacon. I think, to be fair though, I heard Black Beacon launch, it had issues anyways. So maybe I think maybe they'll officially fix it. But yeah, Black Beacon was another game. It looked pretty interesting. The Guna game funds their real game, so it works. Yep. But I mean, they actually listen. Like I watch the dev live streams, and it's just like, I think the Brown Dust 2 is one of those games that they know their audience, and they 100% listen to their audience. I've never seen I mean, NIKKE Shift Up, they're pretty good, and for the most part I think they're really good. They also listen to the audience, but like the devs of Brown Dust 2, they take it to a whole nother level, man. It's like they really do listen. It's really nice to see. Sometimes I think the fans take it too much for granted though. Like you're like, all right, kind of relax, man. Like the game is Gunner enough. You don't need it. Like I don't know. Like just chillax a bit. You're getting far in PGR, dude. I haven't touched PGR in so long. I almost hopped back into PGR for Black Rock Shooter. I heard the game is still nice. I heard that they're trying to catch up, so they're on like an accelerated schedule. So I know for some people that's a little rough, especially for free to play. But hopefully, hopefully it's fine eventually, because I hate playing games that are behind other servers. It sucks. I think now the good thing, honestly, the best thing that has happened recently, I guess, were that like games are coming out with like worldwide releases for the most part. I still hate separated servers, but if every game can come out at the same time for everyone, I can deal with that, I guess. Yeah, they straight up just said, yeah, no more male characters. Which sucks, because like I mean, obviously I'd prefer more female characters, or all females, right? But obviously there are some characters that I feel like that are part of the story that should get more, you know. I like the story characters. And then also I need easy skips, right? We all need easy skips in every game. If every character is a banger, it's just like you can't save. Like it's a struggle for free to play players if you want every character. So like that's why like in Grand Blue or like on these other games, like, and I need the Hoyo games, like if a dude comes out, like dude, that's an easy skip. Agree, Gray and Allstein are chill. Yeah, I like yeah, the main story cast, even Lathel. Even though Lathel to an extent. Gray is cool. Once you learn, I don't know how far you're into the story, but Gray is cool. Gets cooler. Allstein is obviously Allstein. Who else? Honestly, I can't even remember any other dudes. Like, there's just so little amount of dudes that like I don't. I think those are the only ones that matter. You never played gacha games? I'm not like some gacha games like pro or anything, so I live around this country, so I don't think if I got a PC, I would still wouldn't work anyway. I feel you. Gacha games, I think, yeah, they've definitely got more mainstream, but I think I'm a kind of unique case where like I can't play real games. Like I used to play a lot of real games. But I got to gacha games way too early in my life, and I don't know, they're chill. I like, honestly, I just like chilling now. I mean, I haven't played Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'm glad I've been playing. It's rejuvenated my what's the word? Excitement for the games, Monster Hunter in general. So hopefully, if I can get my PC to handle it, I want to stream Wild at some point. You're playing story with characters in the party for each pack. Yeah, those it's funny because they updated it so you don't have to use them anymore. Before, I think it was like mandatory. Easy entry, not much commitment. Exactly, right? You know, certain games are like, I mean, like NIKKE like is one of the few cases where like you kind of have to log in every day. Actually, I think a lot of games you gotta log in every day, but you technically don't have to. Monster Hunter is peak. Wild is good. Worlds was not so good for me. I don't feel like I'm wasting time playing gacha because like you know GBF for work gyms. Yeah, these games was just like, yeah, like I don't know, it's weird. Like technically you don't have any commitment towards any games. You shouldn't have any commitment. But like gacha games just feel more just like, yeah, you just, it's just a splash of like dopamine, right? That's why I log in. It's like I don't have a girlfriend, right? So I log in, I say hi to my girl Freema. What's up, girl? You know, I get to watch her take a nap. You know, I watch Lapless, just chilling, right? I watch, you know, taking notes with my girl Viper, and then after that, I'm gone. And then after that, I just go off, you know, do my own thing. And once you get a girl, it's over. Never. I'm locked in. All right, I'm locked into this 2D realm. If I would ever get a girlfriend, they would have to understand. They would have to play gacha games too. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll be fine. You know, if they play Love in Deep Space, like I'm fine with that. I don't care. And someone play my GBF GW shit, dude. That would be best case scenario. Unless you both play GBF, then that's rough. I don't see that lasting that long. But that's like that. That's a real. You know you found a real one if they take over GBF for you. Oh, wait, dude, I could just. Why am I? Let me close this game real quick. Oh god. Let my PC chill a bit. Yeah, I need to figure out this frame issue on my OBS. It might just be display, but explain to a normal person that I spent a lot of time on a 10-year-old browser game is hard to sell. You know what? some secrets are meant to be like kept a secret. You know, they don't need to know everything unless like it's really hard to hide. Like if you have to open it out in public or something all the time. You know, there's nothing wrong with keeping certain things to yourself. Bro, hiding Skyleap on your phone. Well, to be alright. In your case, yeah, your case is probably different. Like I said, I can't even play games. I can't even play GBF on my phone. It is so dumb slow. It's like my phone, I can't do anything. So I only have Skyleap on my iPad. And then I jump between my iPad and my PC. I have the iPhone SE 2nd gen. So like, yeah, that one came out. Oh shoot, a long time ago. Yeah, I heard there was gonna be a new SE, right? For the I don't even know, what was it, like 13 SE? I don't like, it's like a copy of the 13, 14. I don't even, what are they at? To be honest, now that I don't really play games on my phone, I don't see a reason for me to upgrade unless my phone actually is like dead. Or if I have like disposable income, right? Otherwise, like, yeah, I mean, at that point, I'd be whaling in all my games. I'm free to play, not by choice, but by circumstance. Otherwise, I'd be a galactic whale. I'd whale fucking the phone, exactly. PNGs matter more to me. You know what, Levi, the hell yeah. I get it just to have. Just so I can hate on her. That's what I mean. That's what I use with 6. I have 6 in my account, not because I like him. It's so I can kill him with death. Oof. Oh my god. I'm doing God's work, okay? I am keeping the world balanced. The curse of Richard. Dude, screw Richard. I will never use that dude. Richard better than Grand Grimnir. Where? That's just because my family or something? No. But I don't know. He's just. I just don't like him. I mean, I've already said this enough. I don't like him. I don't like Sandalphon. I guess I don't like. It's so funny. I think I just don't like male tsundere characters. I'm a hipster. Yo, chill. Anything but a hipster. Like, who's my favorite male character? Siete. It's like, Siete, dude. I like a character that's just who is bullyable, carefree, but like he has aura though. This dude, Siete, man, that dude aura farms like nothing. Don't say it. Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say the forbidden one, Galadar. Dragonauts are cool, yeah. Even Percival, like I feel like he's the Percival is funny to me. Honestly, the worst one of the Dragonites would be like I don't even know. Maybe honestly, it doesn't really need to be a worst one. Lancelot, yeah, I guess because he's too vanilla, right? But I'm a vanilla enjoyer. Well, it depends. I don't know. Cause like, let's say like if you watch Nisekoi, right, or read Nisekoi, you know the main character, the main female, or one of the main female characters, the childhood friend, she's hella vanilla, and I hated her because she was just so boring. I'm glad she lost. Spoilers. But it just really depends. But to me, like, so who's my favorite GBF character? Ooh. That's hard. Then guys, Greya. You know what? It's hard. I agree, and I also kind of disagree, because I'm at a point to where she definitely what kept me playing. When I didn't know what to do or didn't really have any motivation, you know, Greya helped keep me in the game. Yeah, I ain't gonna give you 4 fried rice. No, please, cause like I'm at a point in GBF where like I like certain characters for different reasons. You know, in a game like GBF where you have to find a lot of reasons to keep playing, it's hard to find your favorite character, or like for me, because like I need a lot of reasons to keep playing at this point. So Greya is obviously one of them. Yaya, again, she's really like she's a super bubbly character that's oblivious to all the sadness around her, but she still goes on. So that's why I like her, is like she's unaware of the bad stuff. And then you have just the Gooner characters, right? I like Fediel, you know. Well, Fediel, I like her VA too. So pretty much I like all like the dark skin characters too. Like Halmal, Zoe, Cosmos. I don't know, they all GBF, they make some nice Kumbera. Ooh, I love Kumbera. The Zodiacs, I like Monkey. Ooh, that the monkey, my monkey. My what the hell is her name? Makura, her new Valentine alt. Fendi's pretty good. Yeah, that story was really nice. I like her. I like Sabrina too. I think they did Sabrina his character pretty nicely. Magisa. Ooh, Hecate. Ooh. Like, it's kind of crazy how GBF, like, is kind of peak when it comes to gooning. And like, the only thing holding GBF back is like their browser game. Dude, if GBF had like live 2D, oh, one day they'll, you know what? I have a feeling that eventually when GBF EOS, there will be a GBF 2. Like, and I think that will be the main reason why GBF closes, is like, I feel like right now they're trying to find a way to transition from GBF to GBF 2. Yeah, and a giant pool of SSRs that are completely useless. I mean, I think for the most part too, I genuinely enjoy a lot of the stories I read in GBF. Recently, I've just been skipping because I've kind of been lazy. But when I do read the stories, they are pretty nice. They should have made an MMO of the Relink framework. Dude, Relink was so good. It was a one-hit wonder, for sure. They had something going. But I think, I mean, they did exactly what they wanted, though. Like, played the game, they released the updates they wanted, they got everything out of it, so it's like, you can't ask for more, right? I think if anything, it's just the fans, just, yeah, like the company did good, they did good, but the fans are just hungry for more, especially after waiting for so long. Like, Relink was such a, I wouldn't say missed opportunity, but it's just like so much more that I wish we could have gotten. Yeah, I don't think they were, and they probably weren't prepared for all of this. I think, yeah, I think for sure they weren't prepared. Like, I think that, like, they try to, I think they kind of try to rush to release some of the updates. I think they wanted to spread it out more, but considering how much I think the gaming community, and first of all, like, people who play GBF, you already know they're no lifers, so they're gonna no life Relink anyways. Relink 2, they're relinking, dude. I can see that. So like, they just didn't expect it to. They weren't prepared for it to grow, be that big, and then like honestly, it tapped outside of their initial their like audience, which I guess that's what they wanted, and everyone liked it, dude. I never, like, everyone that I've seen played it had no real complaints. God, I remember playing that, dude. I just had that shit on auto all day. The end of the girls do endgame? Unfortunately, nah, I don't think so. They barely played it. And like, they all played it 2 different times, so like they couldn't, there was like only like 1 collab that I saw, but it took a while because like some of them had to complete the main story first, and then no one really bothered to farm after that, because just like, it's a weird kind of game because it has a similar gameplay loop as Monster Hunter, right? But it doesn't, but it has a more of an RPG feel. So like, it almost feels like it's a one and done game when it's not. So it's, I don't know, it's weird. You know, the nice doing some bullshit fights and getting walled. Yeah. I still haven't touched any of the new content, so like eventually I want to get back into it. I think, you know, since I do, you know, make GBF content, I guess I can go back to Relink at some point. People grind in the game too, which activate GBF neurons. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely took too long. And I think they underestimated the fans to like beating the game and just like grinding out Bahamut, right? And I guess the building too, like the what was like, it wasn't grid building, it was like skill building, whatever. Like everything was pretty much damage cap. So suffered the same thing as GBF does. If every lobby eventually was all Sandy's fighting against Sandy, dude. I have not unlocked Sandy, so like I only did the Fa fight, and then that was it. What the heck did I even play as? When I was using Fa, who the hell was I playing? Was I using Rosetta? I think I was playing Rosetta. Oh god, now that I think of it, if I hop into that game, dude, I would not know how to. I'd be so lost. Wait, no, maybe I was playing Yugen. I think I played between Yugen and Rosetta. Those two are really fun to play. Oh, Catalina. Actually, Catalina's kind of hard. Or Fa. Catalina, I use her when I want to just mash, because she just keep being able to keep up R's. Because that's the thing, her DPS only works if you can keep R's out. So you did Charlotta and Sig. Charlotta is really fun too. I never got to really play Siegfried. I do want to, obviously I want to play as Siete. I want to like try a full party of Siegfried and just like build like a Ogi spam team. You know, we all just spam Ogis and freaking chain bursts. Yeah, say they just Catalina but better. I want to know how he works, if there are any slight differences mechanically, because Catalina was like, you had only certain combos worked with R's, stuff like that. Like I remember like playing her, there were just like nuances when you were playing with her, and if you wanted to keep R's out. So I wonder if Siete is like exactly the same, or like maybe more lenient. The best line from the game is, if you fall off the map, Siete says something like, "My biggest enemy." Oh no, really? That's funny. I think you Lance for Ogi spam. No, I think Siete, because he has an ability where like he fills. Doesn't he like fill the charge bar? He fills, and then isn't there like a key or Lucifer skill that when you Ogi or when you chain burst or something? Oh, Siete, I meant Siete. there's like a skill from Lucifer that gives you more charge bar. I never want to play Lancelot. Dude, that Lancelot gameplay was actually cringe. Like, all I hear is, huh, 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 huh. People just spam freaking the perfect dodge or whatever attack. Gamma. I don't remember any of the skill names. I'm too Monster Hunter brained right now, which I want to try to get a Monster Hunter test stream going before what the hell is it called? Apex, not Apex. What is it called? Not Tempered. When the new Raidao comes out, the really mad Raidao. I don't know what it's called. What do you play in Monster Hunter? I play the most complex weapon in the game. The hammer. Yeah, Arc Tempered. There we go. I want to try to get a stream going before he comes out, so then I can hopefully get it to work. It's funny too, because I've never touched hammer in any Monster Hunter game, and for some reason in Wilds I just decided to pick it up, and it's honestly the most comfortable weapon like I've ever played. And I don't think I can go back. Like, before I used to play Great Sword, Hunting Horn, Switch Axe, Charge Blade. Alright, okay, I know, we're kind of, so, I mean, the top two were Switch Axe and Great Sword, and then Hunting Horn. And then everything after that was kind of equal, like Charge Blade, Insect Glaive, and that was it. But now that I picked up hammer, I was like, the hammer is fun. I know everyone craps on hammer in Wilds, and I guess damage wise, like, it's not the greatest, but like, I think mechanically, I really like it. There's some things I wished I were better, and hopefully they they address it. I know they haven't. They say they're gonna rebalance it a bit, so which should come out by the end of the month too. So hopefully there are some nice rebalances for the hammer. I don't really care about damage. Like, I want to do some cool moves. I want it to be easier. They're fixing emote spam. Aw, rip, dude. The best part of the game. I mean, wasn't that literally like breaking like your character? It could end up like breaking your game or something, maybe. I don't know, that's crazy. It would soft lock you in a quest, so you gotta exit. Dude, what? Yeah, okay. I guess that's the, yeah. Like, I wouldn't really use that in a quest. It's more fun outside. Actually, I mean, yeah, I guess having it during a quest is pretty bad. Damn, that's sad. Do for like one quest, screw around, that's it. Yeah. All right, God, my throat is dying, guys, and I need to eat. So that'll be it for the stream. It was nice yapping. Also, this will probably, I mean, what is it? Gluttony boy, dinner time. Yes, dinner time at midnight. This is I mean, it's Thursday, so yeah, this is probably my last stream for the week, but I should have my GBF video coming out by the end of the week, so look forward to that. And next week, I don't even know. I honestly I need to see what I want to stream. Oh god, it's so much. I know, I feel very motivated, so there's a lot of stuff I want to stream, so I gotta figure out what I want to do for next week. But it's a lot of fun. Thanks again for hanging out with me, guys. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, adios.